Hey, this is Ben Glenn, the Chalk Guy. I hope you guys are doing great. If you are watching this video, you are wanting to know how to stretch one of my screens in order to get it ready for your presentation. And first and foremost, thank you for booking me. I'm looking forward to seeing you. So follow these directions. They're real simple, and I think this video is just to help you just get through that process, because I know sometimes there's so much to do in order to get ready for a program that this can be a little overwhelming, but it really isn't. It's real simple. All right, first thing that you're going to need, check out the rider on my website. Make sure that I get all the green M&Ms, and no, it's not on there. But do check out the supply list. That'll help you get started on getting what you need in order to build this frame. I've already pre-purchased some of the things that you will need. The most important thing that you're going to need to get right off the bat is a bed sheet. Queen size, right there. Flat sheet. All right, now zoom in on me there, Larry. Make sure it's not fitted. I can't use a fitted bed sheet. There's something with the rubber bandy stuff inside there. It just doesn't work. So occasionally some people, in the craziness of getting all that we need to get going, buy the fitted. Won't work. So make sure it is a queen flat sheet. You can do a couple of different colors. We just need a dark color. You don't want to get white. You don't want to get like a powder blue or anything of that nature. Black, navy blue. I even did it on a brown one once. A red maroon would even work. But my preference is to get a black one or a navy blue. So Walmart is where these come from. In fact, I don't know if it's even on this package right here. Yeah, Walmart.com, you can get it there. The brand is Mainstay, and they come in a single pack sheet, so you don't have to get the fitted and the pillowcases and hike up your prices. What you want to get is drop cloth. This one right here is 8 by 12, and it is called a drop cloth. What does that say? That's Spanish, and I can't speak Spanish, so let me flip it over to the, is that French? All right, here's what I want you to make sure that you see. This is a 2-layer protection, all right, which means on the top, go ahead and zoom down here. We've already laid down a couple of these. You'll notice that this part right here is cloth, and then this part underneath here is plastic. All right, moving along real good here. Screws for the frame. You want to get 1.5-inch drywall all-purpose screws. You can get these at you can get them at Walmart. You can get them at Home Depot, Menards, Lowe's. Any hardware store is going to have these screws. Next thing you're going to want to get is, if you don't have one already, is get yourself. You can get a heavy-duty or a light-duty staple gun, and then you want to make sure you get staples. Now, 1 by 4 by 8s. So I'm about 6'4", so I'd be about that high, 8 feet long. All right, those are essential. 2 by 4s will not work. You need 2 1 by 4 by 6s. So it's the same kind of wood, it's just 2 feet shorter. So I'll go ahead and lay these side by side so you can see. We need 2 of those. Sometimes people feel like they need to wash the bed sheet, iron the bed sheet, sometimes even use bed sheets off their own bed. Happened once, nasty. Anyway, you don't need to iron it or wash it. It's good right out of the package. Once you get your bed sheet laid on the floor as this is right now, you want to take one of the 8-footers, lay it longwise, long ways. Then you'll take the other 8-foot piece and you put it about 6 feet away, just like that. Then you take the 6-foot pieces and you lay them right on top of the 8-footers on both sides. Now, some of you handy-dandy woodworking men don't like the way that I'm putting this together because it doesn't look pretty and it's not flush, and would much rather use some kind of brackets or such. On me, Larry. The reason why I do it this way is because when I pull this bed sheet really tight, this is the strongest possible connection that we could have without bending any brackets and making it all bowed out of shape. So overlapping it like this is the best way and the only way we would like to have it done. So once you get it going, put in 2 screws. It's important that when you put these screws in, that if you can somehow zoom in over on this side, Larry, that the screws don't go all the way through and poke through the other side. If they poke through the other side, when we lay it onto the bed sheet, when we try to pull that bed sheet around, it will rip the cloth. And so sometimes the pine is really soft, and so when you put in these wood screws, they can go all the way through and just leave, you know, just a little bit on the other side, and that rips the sheet. And then also, if I happen to draw over it, it could cut my staple gun is loaded. You want to start on the 6-foot side, and you're just going to start at this end, and you're going to fold over about, I don't know, maybe an inch worth of cloth. About 3 staples. Once you start here, you're going to go all the way down to this end here, and you're going to pull it tight this way. So this right here is where I'm pulling tight, going that way. I'm going to put in a couple more staples, and then about every 3-4 feet, not feet, inches, 3-4 feet would be like this. Now this way, we're going to pull this sheet this way and fold it over. And I'm pulling pretty tight. Put in a few more staples than you might think you would, just to put in maybe 4 or 5 staples just to hold it, because we've pulled it really tight. All right, on this corner, now this corner is extremely important, because not only do you have to pull it this way, but you also have to pull it this way. And you want to be careful of this corner here, that if you pull it that way, try to roll it over, sometimes that can cause the sheet to rip. So I usually like to pull it this way first to tighten that up, and then I pull this way. Once we finish the corners, we go straight to the middle, pull like this. And I'm grouping my staples because I'm putting so much pressure on. If you only put 1 or 2, those staples will pop right out. From here, go to the middle there. From here to here, go to the middle there. And then all these little empty places, I just give it a little bit of a pull, add some staples, and go straight to the middle. We're going to pull this as tight as we possibly can. Now notice how much more cloth I ended up pulling. We only saw about that much, and now we've got ourselves about, I don't know, a foot of cloth. Go to the middle of the corner and the place where you just stapled. Start in the middle. Halfway from the corner to the starting point. Find those empty spots, give it a little snug and a few staples. From the corner to the starting spot, find that middle, pull tight, group your staples. Somehow I magically, without you seeing it, lifted the screen up by myself. So the legs are attached. Now you can see how everything is straightened out, the frame looks square. And I tightened up a good one. So I think that this is a little easier than maybe you thought when you looked at the rider. I hope you had fun putting it together, and I hope you are looking forward to your event as much as I am. So if you've got any questions other than what you've heard and have seen me do here on this video, check out the website, chalkguide.com, and or email Paulina at paulina@chalkguide.com. Or if you've had a chance to talk with my road manager, Larry Metcalf, you can actually go ahead and hear it.
How you doing?
We're going to have a great time at your event. God bless.
You're out.